7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Peekaboo, we're back. Everybody knows what we're back for, so we might as well just bring the guy straight in. But before we do, what we're going to do is we're bringing it up on the screen. So this is what we're here for. We'll bring him in as well, actually, so he can sit and look himself. It is the one challenge from the old Agnes Store, League of Fire challenge. 15 minutes challenge in total. No drink at all for the entire challenge, so I suggest you get a nice big drink now, Stewart.
Yeah, I have done, yeah.
10 minutes to finish the whole brownie. You can't begin the afterburn until the 10 minutes is up, and you must endure a 5-minute afterburn to complete the challenge. You get 4 points for completing this challenge within the 10 minutes time with the 5-minute afterburn. So complete it correctly with the 10-minute eating time and 5-minute afterburn, 4 points. If you do it in under 3 minutes, you'll gain a bonus point. But you still have to succeed the full 15-minute afterburn. The full 15-minute challenge time. Mike the Gunny Hornacek did it in 1 minute 50 seconds and took the 5 points.
That's so quick, guys.
Only 4 people are on there. One of them is Eda the Ice Lady herself. 11 minute 35, taking 3 points. So that does show you that it is one that's not going to be as easy to chew as people are thinking. We're just going to remove that. Pop us back up there. Right then, Stu. And Mr. McMatthew says good luck over on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
James Nixon says should be in Viking then. I'm not sure what to make of that. You can open your box if you'd like.
Yeah.
Kevin Tilley says good luck, Stu. You've got this.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
It was 1 minute 50, Alex, that somebody did it in. And as you can see, it's quite dense. Shaheena's watching you, and Paul.
Just massive, isn't it?
That's just a big dense block. Are you breaking it up or are you going straight at it?
Yeah, I was going to cut it into 4 pieces, yeah.
You're going to cut it into 4 pieces?
Try a different tactic than the Moab Cola.
Tina Wilton says good luck, Stu.
Well, thank you, Tina.
Witchcraft Coil says, I believe in you. You've got this in record time, bro.
No, cheers, Jesse.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. You're right, James. 1 minute 50 is madness, but let's see what we can do here. I think as long as he gets to 3 minutes, he'll be happy, but he is going to go to see how fast he can get. I think smaller bites and swallow more often might be your way forward, because otherwise your mouth will clag up. Mr. McMatthews is wanting to know who did it in 1 minute 50 seconds. That was somebody called Mike the Gunny Horncheck. Less than a minute so far. 1 minute 15. On 30. Wow, there's the hiccups for this one. It's quite warm. Kaylee Smith says you're in the zone. Go on, Stu. Two minutes. Don't worry about going for the 3 because you might make yourself. James thinks the 1 minute 50's already been beaten by Brutus at 140. It just hasn't been added yet. A Facebook user has asked anybody done this and the Moab collab together. Moab collab. Phil Patterson from Everything Spicy did them both, one after the other. He did the Moab collab and then he did the one. Whether or not he can tell you which one's hotter, I don't know, because once you've eaten one and then passed to the other, I don't think you know any difference. 3 minutes. Just take your time and beat it in the 10 minutes now, Stu.
I'm still going to go for a quick time. Oh, as quick as I can.
Yeah. Still a good time, actually. That's the last piece he's got. We're having a few technical things at the moment, so if there's any crumbs on your plate, if you'd like to grab them just to make sure. Nice one. Phil Blake says, last bit, Stu, you're doing awesome. Facebook user says, the Moab collab is definitely hotter. When you're done, say, ah.
Ah.
4:27. Mr. McMatthew says, well done. That is an amazing time. While you're still there, what we're going to do is we're going to bring that back on screen to see whereabouts you fit in. 4:27 would put you currently second because it would take Jason Zinger Nation, not Zinger down one. But Jane says somebody's beaten Mike the Gunny, so it would put you third.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think the Moab collab's hotter.
You think the Moab collab's hotter too? Flavour-wise, which one do you prefer?
The one. This one.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did say earlier on you like peanut butter, yeah. Well, that's I think, was that your 6th or 7th individual?
It'd be my 7th.
Seventh, no.
7th different challenge, and my 9th altogether.
Flying through these, aren't you there, Stu?
Yeah. Really enjoyed doing them. Feel the heat building up, but it's not as hot as the Moab collab.
What do you think of Phil Patterson? He did the Moab collab and then did the one straight after each other.
Yeah, that's crazy, really.
That's just a lot of volume, isn't it?
Is that about a pound of brownie?
Yeah.
That's just madness.
Some people just do legendary stuff that you can't believe when you're actually watching it and you see that second one come out and you're thinking, nah, it can't be done. And then they do it.
That's just a lot, really. I don't think I could eat that much brownie in one go.
No. Well, I'll just read a couple of more of these out. Oh, yeah, we're still on time. You need to stay there. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for that, Ken. I'm going to punish you a little bit. I've cocked your timer up, mate.
No, it's all right.
I'm going to call it the Paul Oro, the reason being, on one of Shen's challenges, he kind of gave her an extra minute burn time. Well, you've got to sit for 15 and you're done 4. So we're going to make you do 11 just to make sure that there is 15, even though we know we sat and chatted for a little bit longer.
Well,
Sorry.
sit and do 12 just to make sure if you want. Oh, 15,
Yeah, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Sorry about that, mate.
No, it's all right.
Thank you for that, Jem.
No,
These
thank
new
you.
challenges, I always mess them up a little bit for the first few times. It's like,
It's easily done, though, isn't it, really? You get
well,
chatting,
no.
you get time.
Kaylee Smith's having a go at me. I'm going to put myself on the naughty step tonight. What we will also do is we'll time it back later as well, just out of curiosity, to see how long you actually did burn for.
I'm sure I'll be cooling down by the time it's time finishes.
I'm sure. It wouldn't surprise me if you weren't ready for something else.
Sorry?
It wouldn't surprise me if you're not ready for something else.
Well, I was thinking about chucking a koi at the end of it, but I think I'll leave that.
Nah. Not after the extended burn time that we've put you through, I wouldn't. Me brown milk, I'm determined to go on that naughty step tonight. Who is Scotland's #1 Chilli-head? Asks Mr. McMatthews. Currently, it would probably be the bonnet, because we don't hear much of anybody else from Scotland. It'd be the bonnet, or no, it'd be the bonnet. Number 6 in the League of Fire. How is the heat in your belly at the moment?
Good. The heat's building in my belly. It's sort of peaked on the mouth, but yeah, it's building up in the belly.
Oh, well, there we go. Martin Fogg was born in Scotland, so he's Scottish too, so... I think there might be a little Scottish pod off in the future.
That'd be good to watch, actually.
No, the speed that Foggy can eat. He gets through 13 rounds on the speed round before most people have done the first 3 pods.
It's horrible watching that timer because I know I've still got about 10 minutes.
Adele was wanting to know, which one do you think's hotter, the one or the crunchy?
Crunchy.
The crunchy.
I mean, for what I remember, I had 2 though, so it did build up a lot. But I'd still say one of the crunches was hotter.
The reason I think she asked there is because she's got the one in the fridge.
Yeah, I'd say the crunchy.
There's a good point there, Phil. Martin is 6'7", so it would make him the biggest Chilli-head of Scotland's biggest Chilli-head. Because that's 6'7", that's pretty huge. You're right. It is your little fairy friends, I can hear.
Yeah.
Have you named them?
Ellie has, yeah. I mean, I haven't named them.
No. Same with the chickens with us. My daughter names them.
It's just too many in my head to remember, to be honest. So,
It's weird how kids can, though.
Sorry.
It's weird how the kids can, though.
And there's like, I think there's about 15 females and 15 males.
So, what have you got? Multiple cages?
Yeah. Two big ones, one for the males and one for the females, and then some breeding cages as well.
I used to do it with gerbils, and I built a really big long run for them, and then filled it up so that they could burrow and all the rest of it. And in the end, they were breeding that fast I couldn't keep up with them.
They have about, say, between 10 to 15 or 10 to 20.
Martin Fogg is planning on doing the one at the weekend, but he's not sure which day yet.
I think he'll like that one. It is a really tasty challenge.
Steve Berland says he has to go and post about more crunchy challenges. Hopefully some more are on the way to the UK. The reason I asked that is because they're sold out at the League of Fire right now. Angus bought the last. Kaylee's asking you, what have you got in your cages?
Sorry?
Kaylee is asking what you have in your cages.
Rats. Yeah, fancy rats.
There you go, Kaylee. Little fairy rodents. League of Fire says, only a little while. Hang on, Stu. Congrats. Loving all the challenges you've smashed recently.
Oh, thank you, League of Fire. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Adele just said that. Hope some are on the way to League of Fire. There you go. They're in the mail as soon as possible. More crunchies on the way to the UK. Hit up League of Fire, because that's where you get them.
A really nice challenge to do, to be fair. And they taste really good, and Moab collab and they're crunchy, quite tough. The Moab
good challenges as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't see who it was, but somebody else keeps fancy rats. Needy there, mate.
Well, that went then. Just cut out for a second.
Nah, you're still there. Kaylee's asking, what is a fancy rat?
Sorry?
Kaylee is asking, what is a fancy rat?
It's just a domesticated rat. You've got wild rats and domesticated rats.
And you get some cute, weird little things that are called bald rats as well, and they've just literally got no hair.
Yeah, I forgot what the actual term for them is. Double rexers.
I don't know. I just know Del keeps asking for one, and I keep telling you can't have one.
Yeah, we're on about your rat.
One rat never leads to one rat, does it? It always becomes multiple rats.
Yeah, but you need to keep them in pairs as well.
Yeah.
They're a social animal.
Adele just said she's got hundreds of rats. She counted them last week, but she's meaning at the allotment where the chickens were, so we've had to move them out of that pen, put them somewhere else while we treat that pen.
What wild rats are you about?
Yeah. Big nasty things the size of cats. Master splinters, yeah. Sure, a couple of them actually carry flick knives too.
Yeah, I can feel that right in the belly now.
Jem Davis says, Stu, you're a legend. Another challenge.
Oh, thank you, bud.
Heathen Raider says, Stu, back at it, doing great, brother.
Oh, cheers, Heathen.
Nice to see you again, Heathen. They're now all talking about Roland Rat, if you remember it. It was an old thing on, I think it was BBC. Kids cartoon.
What's that, sorry?
Can you remember Roland Rat off Saturday morning TV?
No.
No, that's what they're talking about. You're obviously too young for that. Well, he's done 11, and when we calculated it off the 4 minutes that it took him to eat it, we said he was done, but he wants to wait that little bit longer to make sure, because it's Stewart, basically.
It was 4 minutes, but if we go to 12 minutes, then there's no denying it, is there really?
That's what you were aiming, yeah. I still reckon you've been closer to 16, but never mind. Amateurs, you just can't do out with them. We'll congratulate you now anyway. We'll go, woohoo, because you've done it, but we will wait. Heathen Raider says he's busy snowplow. Have you had snow, Heathen?
Hey?
Heathen Raiders had snow. He's busy snowplowing. Kevin Tilley says, smashed it, Stu.
Oh,
There you go.
Kevin.
You're well over the 12 minutes.
Cheers.
We'll reset
I need
that.
more less one now anyway, so I don't even think I need the milk.
Waited that long, it was too late. Stu Walker says you're a star.
No, thank you, Stu.
Tina, awesome, brilliant, amazing.
No, thank you, Tina. Yeah, definitely the Moab collab was hotter. It was a harder challenge as well.
Chewability, as in texture. Were they about even or?
I think the peanut butter made it tougher because it like sticks to your mouth, like Steve said. But the Moab was a harder challenge because, well, it had a lot more heat. The chocolate was harder to chew it in a way as well because it was harder.
They're designed to be different type of challenges. It's why I was asking about the one, because it's got that 3 minute eat it within 3 minutes. It was, does that peanut butter make it any? Do you think it's the peanut butter that makes it harder to get it to under the 3 minutes?
Yeah, because it was really hard to swallow it. You know, you said to take it in smaller bites, and when I was shoving it in my mouth, it did just literally clog up my mouth, and I struggled at that point.
Yeah,
that did make it harder. Yeah.
Maybe next time have another go and do it in smaller bites from the beginning and see what you can do that way.
Yeah, I'll take tiny little bits. Maybe try crushing it down.
No, Stu Walker, I wasn't thinking, can I do it? I know I can't handle that amount of heat. I saw that guy hiccup and he can handle heat.
Nah, cheers.
Anyway, I'm going to let you get out of there. Well, enjoy your evening with whatever you have to deal with. It was good to see you again there, Stu. Hopefully not too much. Well done. Another table done. 6 or 7 individual ones. I can never remember now. You're flying through them that fast. I can't keep up which one's the next one and which one's the last one.
Well, it's 7 individual challenges, 9 challenges in total.
And what have you got planned for your next one?
A Tube Terror. Yeah, well, I'm going to go for the Tube Terror Sunday.
We're going for the Tuber Terror.
I think Kevin's doing it as well, so be a bit
Nice
of fun,
choice. Yeah? Nice choice.
I think it's going to be a really tough one, actually, but yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
After seeing what you could do, yeah, I reckon you can do that Tuber Terror.
Fingers crossed.
I'll say good night to you there, Stu. Well done again.
Cheers.
That was Stewart Tarnass with that thing there. The scary, well, it's not actually that scary. It's just very, very chewy. It's a big chunk of brownie. Hit you in the guts. Sit there for 15 minutes. Unless some idiot messes up the time like me. And then you sit there a little bit longer. Other than that, it's part of the League of Fire trilogy. There's 3 of them. You've got to tackle all 3 just so you can compare them and see what they're like. I'm going to get out of here.